Well, well, well. What is this? This is this. How? Live chat. Huh. That's that. Live. So, should be live. 6 minutes to go. Hey, Topple, first in the chat. Long time no see. How you doing? How's the weekend treating you so far? I'm waiting for Kuba to show up, because Booyaka will show up a little later. Hope you post some a Marvel Codex today or some flicks. Yeah, flick knives would be good again. Hey Jasper, hey, hey, hey. Not just watching all the videos, but also watching live, right? Okay, so we got some bittersweet outsiders cases. The first ones were good, the last ones were not good. We shall see. We got 3 for today. Hey Booyaka, yes. Can we open yours first? Are you here, Booyaka, or will you show up later? How is it? Yeah, great, Jasper. Yes, but yes, but I don't know. We got 1 case for Booyaka and 2 cases for Kuba, I guess. The binging is not active currently. What's the binging? Binging? Weekend for me is only Saturday so far. Having to skip the armory today since I have to pick up a family 15 minutes after start time. I'm here, but Kuba wanted to mark 3 boxes and roll a dice. I don't know, we've never done that. I didn't get it. Especially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So luck picks the box. What difference does it make? I don't know. Should I just take boxes out of cases and mix those and just hope for this to be... I mean, this could make it better or worse. I don't know. But yeah, Kuba asked me if I'm going soon, so he will show up as well. We shall see. I don't know. I would just... I don't know. I do whatever you want. Sorry, no box, but case. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I got 3 cases. And then he said, mark them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, I just got 3. I can mark the cases, 1, 2, and 3, and then what? And we roll a dice, so you let the dice choose instead of me. I don't mind. Honestly, write down a number, hidden, and just guess a number minus that number. I don't know what the guessing game is supposed to do at all. That's what I mean. I can do whatever you want. Let's just wait for Kuba to show up. All right, I got this open. 12, 34, and what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what? So I'll write 1, 2 on this case, 3, 4 on the other one, and then 5, 6 on the other one, and then we roll a 6-sided die. What's the difference? I got it, because you said 6-sided die. So yeah. I don't have a physical one here. But yeah, we can do that. We can have a Google dice. So the thing is this. I had 3 dice. Roll a dice. 3-sided. 3-sided. We can do that. Roll Color dice, 3-sided. Online virtual color dice. Number of colors. No, not color. What? Why? What I can see here, hey. Roll dice, 3-sided. Alright. Something like that is how you do it, but yeah, basically no difference. Luck isn't real. 3-sided fine also. Cooper just wanted the dice to decide the fate. Alright, so if I'm not... So... If it makes a difference, I'm gonna write 1. I'm gonna write 2. Oh, that's a 2. And then I'm gonna write 3. I don't know, you can't possibly... Well, it's on here. And now I'm gonna click on this once, and then we're gonna open the complete case for Booyaka. The thing is, Booyaka was the Patreon who wrote me while I was in France in my holidays, and he said, well, there's cheap Outsiders cases on Card Market, check it out. So I went ahead and bought these, and then because he gave me the tip, I said, I'm gonna say thanks, I'm gonna give you 1 box. And then he bought the other 3. As you know, the price for 1 box is 50. So he paid for 3 boxes. He will get all 4 boxes, or he will get the hits. The way we do this, as you know, we have the Card Market low prices, and then the Patreon gets... You can collect as long as you want. You'll get all these cards. For Outsiders, we're going to have to look into these because there's different languages. So if this right here, Shakedown Foil, says 4 euros and 9 cents, we're going to have to check that. And yeah, that's Spanish. So that's going to be hit as... it's not a hit. If you really want this card, 4.94, it would not qualify as a hit. But yeah, you get the idea. Everything 5 euros and above. You can collect as long as you want. You can make me bring cards from your... polls to PCG. Whenever you're ready, you can get these cards shipped. It's usually it's pretty cheap shipping. Hey, Cuba. It's 7. Yeah, it is. It's 7 in Ireland. It's 8 in Germany. How much did you end up paying for them? So it was around about 50. Around about 50. A little more. I paid a lot of shipping. So that one package was 100. I was on my cell phone. I was in a hurry. I just ordered. I ordered 3 times, and well, yeah, it was more than 50. So we got this. We're gonna open for Booyaka first. I'm gonna roll here. I'm gonna. Do I go or do I start? Oh my God! I roll 1 time, and then the number's gonna show up here. Go 3. So you're gonna get 3. This is number 3. Right, so this is Booyaka. Good luck. And then the other 2 will be for Cuba. And, well, sometimes we have the second best swap and all this stuff, but I think today it's just, we hope that Cuba is going to have some good cards. We also hope that Booyaka is going to have some good cards, because Cuba was out of luck with these case battles. Box battles, and then he was out of luck with the last Outsiders cases. So I really hope that both of you, the Patreon with the first opening and the Patreon with the out of luck openings, that you both get some good stuff. So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna open this. Are we all ready? Ready for Outsiders? Oh, I just finished the which set is worth to be opened video, and yeah, I'm gonna record this tomorrow. It looks like Outsiders. Yeah, I mean, Outsiders costs 100 per box, and the EV is like 50, so it's totally not worth opening. But for this price right here, it is worth opening this stuff. Right. So, how am I gonna do this? Am I gonna sort these? I'm gonna leave it like this. The bottom row non-foils, the top row foils, and then I have commons, rares, majestics, token, and up there commons, rares, majestics, and everything up. So RP2 class number 7. Hold on. So that's the equipment. These are 2 tokens. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna throw these away instantly here. So, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, there. Yeah. Kuba needs an excellent Colford Trench and a Marvel Blood Rod. What do you mean excellent? Wish you luck. Now I have to head out to drop family off to airport. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. See ya, Topper. Now, Booyaka. What exactly are you looking for? Just anything? Or is there a certain card you're looking for? Or several cards? Probably not Silverwind Shuriken. Is it all for Brio and Kuba today? Yes, Oleg, I believe so. I think also have 2 boxes. Does not have to be today. Hold on. You guys. Codex of Frailty, Booyaka. Nice. Is that the one that I sell for 100? Yeah? Is that so? Is this so? Hold on. The Codex of Frailty. Rainbow foil. Right here it says 35, but, you know, I think that's another language. Yeah. I'm going to sort by language, because obviously nobody wants the other languages. There you go. That's 58 for the lowest. Oh my. Well, I'm pretty expensive then. I got this up for 85. I only have 1 single copy of those. But yeah, hey, this pays for the whole box. Basically, more than I think. It's depending on how you view this, but yeah. If you pay 50 for this box, you could have paid 50 for this card. That's cheaper than Card Market. All the rest is a bonus. Let's keep on going. Nice. That's good. I'm going to leave it up there. Hold on, Oleg. I don't want to mess anything up here. Outsiders. You've had 2. And then Andreas as well. Or I thought the battle was the last time you've had something. I'm going to go back. I'm going to check this. Hold on. I've had the streaming plan. I'm sorry. I have this in here. So Oleg has 2 boxes. You've had this double or nothing or triple or nothing, or didn't we have Oleg against Kuba and Oleg won everything? I'm sorry. Me, the Huntsman player, I enjoy OB2 class. It's quite the useful knife into so many matchups, especially Gravy. Yeah, Trench. Just fun times for the first case. Flicks would be awesome, and of course Marvel. Well, we've had flick knives in cold foil last time, so well, it is possible. Oleg. Am I completely wrong? Am I completely wrong, or did we have 1 box battle against Kuba and then Andreas won against Kuba and you both won, so Kuba had nothing? Wasn't this Outsiders? Wasn't these your 2 boxes? So you've gotten everything out of those 4 boxes? I mean, I could check back there. I'm relatively sure. Just let me know, because that's kind of strange. I'm gonna, hold on. I got your out box. All right, we've done this with high seas, as it seems. Yes, okay, you're correct. So Cuba didn't pay anything yet, so that's all fine. We're gonna have to do this. So did you pay for high seas and for outsiders? I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna go into my notes. Where's this at? Did you write me that you... I don't have anything here, but we can still do this, of course. Yep, sorry, Buyaka. Well. So after this case for Buyaka, you open a case for me, then 2 boxes for Ulik, and then I'll decide if I want the other 2 boxes easy. We can do this. That's another perk you have. If Ulik gets the good stuff and you say, no, I'm out, the Marvel is gone, the Legendary is gone, whatever, I'm going to take the other 2 boxes for me. All right, now on we go with the first box for Buyaka. Oh boy, the Codex of Frailty in foil. It looks totally stupid with these non-English prices up there. Okay, let me put this here. I paid high seas, and the credit from that opening covers the 2 out boxes. Thanks, Kuba. Okay, good. If you keep note, that's good. I'm gonna have to find another system so that this doesn't happen again. I don't know. It's that's all right then. All right. Thanks for letting me know. We have a Spreading Plague Majestic. We have a cold foil, which is a common cold foil. Well. All right. We still got some more chances for cold foils. I'm required to be known from now as Cuba the Magnanimous. Cuba the Patient. No problem, buddy. All right. What else can we find? For now, nothing. Again, nothing. Oh, by the way, this is the first time in my life that I'm paying off a car. And it kind of feels sad, to be honest. To have a long time where my wallet is gonna get drained for sure. More than it used to be. Hey, Premeditate. That's another one that is a hit. Let me just quickly go to page 2. I got this here. Then English. No. Can I just save the filter? Why? 17 is the lowest price. All right, we're still at box 1. Good stuff. So there's something for everyone. The good stuff for the Patreons, all the bulk is for me. I don't know. I'm gonna sell some of these common rare foils during the next years. Probably also some low cost Majestics. So there's something in here for everyone. Just, I mean, the low price is the kicker. That's what makes it possible. And since it's a hobby, I'm opening this for free. I'm not charging for the time, which I should have, as I've heard. This one's, oops. All right. I made the top 4 at our skirmish today. Oh, so today's a better day than yesterday, right? or 2 days ago. Oh, spreading plug-in foil this time. So I'm gonna put this one right here because the Majestics always go into that pile. Open the Marvel Riptide from my gem pack. So good so far. All right, sounds good. Melting Point. And a cold foil extended out Kiss of Death. Oh yeah, I remember us opening this at the first. I mean, that was for Andreas, right? From the price packs, so cannot complain. Plus, I'm getting a cold foil. What is this? Cerebellum processor. Sorry, I'm a little behind. I mean, I'm doing Flesh and Blood only, but sometimes I'm just losing track. What is this? Cerebellum. Okie dokie. So that's box one. We've had the Codex of Frailty in foil. We've had a Premeditated non-foil, and the thing is, we didn't even hit a legendary or Marvel. This can still show up. Let me just put these away. So tokens, all right, and those rares here. So box two, here we go. So far so good, Boyaka. I really don't know how it is to just, you know, pay up front, let somebody open. I've never done a box opening. Is it exciting? Is it good? Is it bad? Something in between? Are you just hoping for something good to show up? All right. On we go. Commons, rares, common foil, nothing. Yep, like 150 euro total, so really no complaints. Yeah. Marvels and Outsiders are like 1 in 15 cases. Oh boy. So we should get one on average. Right. Nerf Scalpel number 5. 1 in 15. All right, and then you just get the, and then you're just getting the Codex of Inertia, and then wow. Well. But hey, yeah, well, that's the reason why. The Codex of Frailty is 300, isn't it? Or is it 280? Oh fuck, 400. 394 in English, to be precise. Almost precise. It's good, it's fun, but of course, we all deep inside hope for the big hits. Yeah, I do as well. I mean, obviously, of course. So we can all see this good stuff in here. I mean, Codex of Frailty is already very good, and this is like 3 times, roundabout 3 times the legendary, or at least twice the Rainbow Foil legendary Codex of Frailty from High Seas. So, wow. We haven't had anywhere near 15 cases. Well, yeah, I mean, we're at what? 8? Ain't that correct? So we should have more than a 50% chance, I guess. I don't know. I totally forgot. I don't know. So, box 2 for Booyaka also has a Dishonor. That's good. But yeah, we're waiting for a legendary, right? Is that correct? And the legendary should be in the token slot. I'm double checking all the time. So yeah, there's not in the token slot. There's a Trench of Sunken Treasure and Rainbow Foil, and then we also have a Majestic Cold Foil. So, oh, where to go first? Here. I'm gonna put this away. This Trench is just a Rainbow Foil, and I think it should not be expensive. 22. Well, alright. So, we're on the way to, you know, get the money back for the second pack, just with a couple of cards, and this one almost halfway there. So that's good, right? Also, this is the equipment. This is the Cold Foil Quiver of Rustling Leaves. Looking good. Quiver of Rustling Leaves. So, well, I don't expect this to be the first page. I'm going to put this in here. Let me see. This is wrong. We were here. The Quiver of Rustling Leaves and Cold Foil. All right, it's 10. Well, it all adds up, right? It all adds up. That was a very good pack. The best pack, of course. Still a good hit and a legendary. Yeah, good stuff. Great. I bought the extended art version for 200, which was stupid, you know, but that's the way it is. It's a hobby. I'm a collector. It is what it is. Nice. So that was good. And an amplifying arrow. Why not? Well. Booyaka. I might trade you for it if you don't need it. The Cold Foil Quiver. Yeah, that's another thing which patrons do, right? That's why we have the Discord. You can just go ahead and trade. It's a trading card game. You can do your own trades. And then, if you both confirm, I'm just switching from the outbox of Kuba to the outbox of Booyaka and the other way around. I can switch cards every time until I send this. You can make me switch. I guess you don't want this one graded, so I'm not even asking. Here's another Cold Foil. Wow, that's, well, it's just a common, but yeah. Why not? Sure thing, can talk later. Alright. We're only at box 2. I'm pretty slow today, but yeah. We will get there, we will catch up. Now, head hits the tail. Nothing special here. Some rares. Good. Okay. Codex of Inertia and Foil. Well, that looks great. I think that's not one of those riches, but yeah, the Marvel would be great, of course. This one right here might not even be a hit. Let me check. This one. 3. It's not. Sad, but true. Here we go. Well, we've had the Codex of Frailty. I mean, what more do you expect from this slot? Honestly. How can I not see this? Good. Let's go. Alright. I have already ordered it from Cuba. So if one of you gets the gets any Marvel, then that person is gonna have to fulfill the donation goal and just give me 2 extra bucks. Here another Premeditate. That's another, what did we say, 17? Or was it 11? I think 17. Page 2, first one, that's hit number 21. 17 is the lowest price. Good stuff. So, well, we're getting there. And for 100 per box, that would... I would totally not open this at all. For 50 per box with those hits, yeah, that's great. All right, good. Tokens. And by the way, if you want any of this bulk, just let me know. I always send this. If you say, well, I play Hunter, I want all the, I don't know what cards, all the fucking wing foils. I really don't need all these. Yeah, so box 3, here we go. We're 24 minutes in, so we're gonna catch up. Yep, I'm okay with donating for a Marvel. Lol. Okay, thanks. You can always do these super chats. It's just somehow I imagined having dozens of people in the chat and then not, you know. Oh, Nerf Scalpel in 4, that's number 6. Then just losing overview, you know. But yeah, right here it's a pretty neat chat. Oh, Oleg, I got a question. The fish tank that you have. So in your apartment, do you always smell that there's, you know, water and something living in the water? And can you smell this fish tank? The 260-liter fish tank, which I was totally wrong while calculating. Scale peeler number 10. Hold foil, common. Yeah. So you can smell the tank, then something's wrong inside. Okay, all right. So you can't. All right. Like usually whenever I visit someone, from the smallest to the biggest fish tanks, I can always tell that there's some water in the room. I mean, in the air, somehow, kind of. Doesn't it have to be open for air ventilation? And then, yeah, well, I don't know. Burdens of the past. This used to be a pretty great one. I think it's not anymore. So afterwards, I'm checking which is a hit and which is not. And then I'm sending you a photo. And then you can decide. You can decide what you keep. So what we usually do is the patron says, hey, I want card XYZ, and the other cards you can keep, and then just give me store credit. And as you know, I mentioned this oftentimes in my videos, I offer 80% of card market low. Of course, of the English price, of course. So you can instantly leave this here and get stock credit for the next openings, or if you want to buy cards with me. Also, you know, you always get these 10% off when you buy cards on card markets. That's another thing. But yeah, you don't have to take them all if you don't want the, you know, if you get the premeditates and you don't want those, you can instantly get 80% of these 17 back as store credit. So for future openings or for shipping, I don't know, I don't care. It's you know, you don't have to sell them yourselves. Can be open or closed. You only need a pump inside for water circulation to pump it through the filter where the hard work bacteria lives. Yeah, okay, so there's different systems. Got it. I really believed that there always has to be air from the outside, which has, you know, the H2O, and then you have to circulate this through the water, and then the old water out, just like, I don't know, for plants. But yeah. Today we've seen some fish. Again, that's why I asked Nina, and she said, well, no, probably not. I'm not gonna get some of these here. That's strange to have like 3 rares, 3 non-foil rares in a pack. We got Gore Belching. You need some H2O, but it's enough if the pump moves the water surface a little so it ripples. That moves it into the water. And you know, like whenever you feed your fish, you do this manually. You always lift the lid and then put water, put food in, and then just close the lid again, and that's enough for, you know, changing the air. Hey, Kane Wilson. Yep, got it. Sounds like a good plan. We'll check it later. Yeah, no worries. Good. So, Ken Wilson says, the rare hit rate is in this set was kind of weird. Yeah, I know the Assassin foil cards, those were hard to get, and I'm happy that I'm getting this bulk, because maybe one day I can sell all these. Oh, a Codex of Rarity, this time non-foil. Why not? We are at box 3, and then something good shows up again. Codex of Rarity non-foil. This is here, and then English lowest price is 27. Now that's excellent. I don't count this, so that's 33. So, for instance, if you were to turn this in for 80% stock rated, I would take this price, of course, and not that. Because if the card is good enough, which it obviously is, then that's the case. Hey, hey, hey. Nice. 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 This pays for more than half the box again. This is great. Started strong, but we need a good strong end also. Okay, yeah. Well, we didn't have a cold foil legendary. We didn't have a Marvel. At least we've had the Majestic cold foil. That's rare as well. Here, last pack of box 3. One more frailty to bring it home. There it is. Oh, did you write this before? Oleg, man. Okay, so that's that box. Oh boy, please don't fall over. Please don't fall over. Don't fall over. Okay, good. Next, we're gonna open this one. Let me put these tokens away. And the rares. These piles are too high. Okay, box 4. And then we'll check out what Booyaka had. So one frailty missing, the Marvel one. So, I mean, this is so much more expensive than all the other stuff. I mean, 400 for this one card, lowest price. And that's a card that actually sells. I almost sold this when it came out. When we opened this, I got it, and I sold this for 200. Yeah. And then I bought the Trench in EA for 200. And that, my friends, now is at 120. So I could have kept this one for 400. And I traded it. That's the way it is, right? Sometimes you take, sometimes you give. And well, it's a hobby. I'm happy that we can open this stuff and just check what's inside. Usually these boxes are twice the price, so thanks for letting us do that. I probably would have opened all this for myself as well. Here we have it down and dirty and foil. Huh. Good. This is already better than most of my openings. There was some good Majestic stuff in here. Yeah, actually. Yeah. A card that sells means Kuba is buying it. I think I saw 3 of those in his deck. Oh yeah. Amnesia, not foil. should be a hit. I think these Codex Marvels are one of the best looking cards for me. Okay, good. So Andreas said the same. I think Kuba as well. I said I don't like those. And well, in terms of money, I think you guys are right. Because, I mean, the Codex of Frailty obviously is that expensive because it looks good. Players could buy the foil version or the non-foil version. But they, you know, obviously also buy the Marvel. So they decided with their, they voted with their wallets. And those codexes are good. At least the Frailty is very good. So I was wrong. I got it. Don't worry. I don't even want it. I still don't want it. Even if it goes to 1,000, I don't want it. Knives out. What I would like is a Come On and Conquer Fabled. Or the Emperor Marvel. But Dynasty, I think we're not going to get a half price Dynasty deal. That's redonkulous. Also, there's no other languages in Dynasty. That's why if there's an LGS selling this on card markets, he's gonna go for the English price only, and then it's not that cheap. So Kane says, this set is quite expensive to buy boxes of for how hard it is to hit something really good. Yes, I would totally not open this for twice the price. Sold these for 50 on the open market. Now you get them for 100. So yeah, totally no. You're also gonna see on tomorrow's video the what's worth to be opened. And then also there's a differentiation between loss in total by opening a box and percentage wise. There's a difference. We would have another winner, a total different winner, if we would just go by percent. But yeah, Codex of Inertia, non-foil. They are completely uniquely looking, kind of like a different foil version altogether. Yeah, I know, I got this. And now this style came back with the High Seas map. Right? I mean the orange and the black letters and yeah, kind of. Wish the Marvel codexes were a bit easier to hit. Yeah. Same with Dynasty. Yeah. Oleg and I opened so much. It was ridiculous. Never gotten anything. Should have bought this for 300. Should have bought this for 600. Now the Command & Conquer is what? Over 1,000, and especially this is not gonna. I think this is not reversible. It's kind of like these really good cards. They just stay away. Majestics drop 50% and then go up again, but those no down at dirty, not foil. Okay, some more packs. I think after all, this opening has been good, but average. Average good, right? Nothing super crazy. I mean, yeah, the, hold on. We're at page 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Best. Yeah. That was good. We have a cold foil. Hold on. We have a cold foil. Common again. 4 more packs. So let's see. I mean, you definitely got your 150 back, even if you pay shipping. That should be okay-ish. 3 more packs. Sep, quick. Check the Command & Conquer price for Fabled. What is it now? 1,500 or what? Please. I don't want to see this. I wanted to buy this so many times. All right. Command & Conquer. What is it? Dynasty. 1,250. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's still there. 1,250. Up only. Remember these 300s? Fuck my life. All right, great. If they made the chart, the high seas in Marvel, that would be insane. Chart the high seas, the card. Yeah, that would be insane, right? Did you see the extended art going? I mean, which one is it? Conquer the high seas? Is that it? Half price now? Strange. 150 more than last week. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but I don't like the Fable Command & Conquer artwork that much. Yeah, it's too dark. I know. I always say this to myself if I see that it's too expensive. All right. So, what time is it? It took 40 minutes. What? Wow. How? How did that happen? So, quick check, right? These rares away. Put those foils away. And then let's see what we got. I'm gonna put this here. Again, I got so much. Did you see that there's a new card sorter in the US only at Kickstarter? They wanted to have 300,000 to start this project, and they are at 1.3 million now. What's the name? Fuck. Shit. I don't know. I forgot. There's a new card sorter, and there's only a couple of days left on Kickstarter. I wanted to get one because it was $350 for early birds, and now it's $400, which I would, which I would pay, but it's US only. Sadly, I wrote them if they wanted to, ship to Germany sometimes in the future. We shall see if they reply. But yeah, that's just... Alright, we got all these Majestics. A bunch of them will be hits, even though these are non-foils. Let me put all these on the table. So, and then these are the foils with a big reflection. Right? And then we've had this one and that one. All right, well, that looks good, actually, to be honest. Pretty good. Hold on. So first, is it charged? 93, that's great. Second, let me go to my, it's Cart Mill. Cart Mill is the name. I'm really thinking about getting this because it makes it so much easier. I've spent hundreds or thousands of hours sorting in my life. I mean, it's great watching on YouTube stuff and just, learning stuff. But so I wanted to make a photo so that I can send this to Booyaka. You can make a screenshot, but this way we'll always have it here. And then we can check what are hits and what are not. I'm going to let you know which one is 5 or more. And then you're going to decide which of these you're going to keep. So I'm going to put this here for now. Next. We're going to open one case for Cuba. And the thing is, do you want me to choose or do you want me to roll? Been a good case. Good. Hey, thanks, Booyaka. That's great, man. That's awesome. Thank you. It's been a great case. Good to see my hits. Missed the big one, but still good. Yeah. I bought my last playset for 1,750 last year. My last playset. Alright. But it's the same 3 copies from the same guy. Looks like he's going up in price and trying to sell them. Yeah, I would go up as well. I mean, why not? So, we still got box number 1 and number 2. Which one am I gonna take? Roll for sure. Okay, we can do this. We go here. We go a two-sided. What? Shortcut? No. Two-sided dice. This is not two-sided. What the hell? Roll a D2 die. So we got number 2 is number 2. All right, that's a 2, by the way. And then number 1. Oh boy, what am I doing here? That's number 1. And 3, 2, 1, go. So 1. Kubo will get this one. That's a good one. I'm gonna open this. All 4 boxes for Kuba. Kuba's probably only looking for the real good stuff. Alright. Close this. Open that. Thanks again, Booyaka. That's great. Yeah, I bought a playset for 1,500. Sold it for 2.1k. Then bought another one for 1,750. And then you're gonna sell this for 2.5k, right? I mean, right? Press go 3 times. No. Sounds like the right one. The right move. Okay, fine. Good luck, Kuba. I'll take it. Yep, Marvel or EA Cold Foil or Cold Foil Fable or Cold Foil Flick Knives. I have to, if I have to. Oh boy. Marvel, EA Cold Foil, or there's 2 EA Cold Foils, right? Yeah. Cold Foil Fable or Cold Foil Flick Knives if I have to. Cold Foil Fabled. Did you say Cold Foil Fabled? 130. All right, good. good. Man, all these other languages, it's ridiculous. Down and dirty. That's what we start with. Let's go, Kuba. Let's go. I also need 2 rainbow foil infiltrates. Infiltrate is a majestic, correct? It would be hard to post 2 rainbow foil majestics of the same kind out of 6 boxes. We shall see. I mean, yeah, nothing's impossible. Man, I'm hungry. I don't have my life under control. I said I'm gonna stream first and then eat. And now I regret this decision. But you know, you guys, while watching, you can always go get yourself something to drink. Make yourselves comfortable. Stay hydrated, right? The big heat is over, at least here. We've had several days of over 30 degrees Celsius, that is. And now we're back to normal. I really wish these hot summers would stay, but no. Concealed blade in non-foil. And hey, we have a tunic. A threadbare tunic, common. Oh, be advised. If I'm gonna open my high seas boxes, maybe next weekend, I'm gonna keep these gold packs sealed. I know it's not great to watch, but I have to do this. It's just, they are too expensive. Yeah, there can be good stuff in there. There can be great stuff in there. There can like be the best stuff in the world in there. But it's just, those are too expensive to open. At least for me and for the odds of getting really lucky. Have to sell those. It makes no sense. You know, there's too many financial decisions which go totally wrong. And this I'm gonna have to do. Next weekend is calling Copenhagen. All right. Copenhagen. Ah, Cold Foil. Vambrace of Determination. Not looking perfect. I mean, these borders are kind of Belgian, but and then off-centered down. But hey, yeah, Cold Foil Legendary first box. That's the Rainbow Foil, and then that's the Cold Foil 30. All right, all right, all right. Now, are you happy you've hit a hit, or are you sad that it takes away a Legendary Cold Foil spot? You wanted an extended out, I know. What? I'll buy your gold packs, so. You know that price has been going up as well. Alright. We need to install some feeding tubes to your ceiling so you can eat while opening. My brother had that idea to make a company to make some food for people on local area networks back in the days where we were playing on computers and we just wanted to play and not take time to eat. Usually we just put a pizza into the oven, keep playing, and when it was done, eat while playing. But he thought it would be better to have, you know, snacks with good food, but in a form which you could just snack, like, I don't know. But yeah, never did anything about this. Amplifying arrow, non-foil. You still have those Super Slam cases up to sell. Yes, absolutely. I did order from 2 different local game stores. I've heard that there should be no problems getting this stuff. I mean, after the last sets, it was ridiculously stupid, especially with high seas. And now I've heard in the Rudy video that there's, you know, heavy cuts in the US, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Those stores here, they don't seem to have anything yet. I mean, no confirmations. I mean, it's still time. I just hope that I'm getting everything. Gonna get a bunch. So after release, this is a little bit different because the prices of those single cards before release and then at release weekend are way too high. That's the reason why I absolutely cannot buy those for 80% store credit, because most of those always go down in price rapidly. And it makes no sense buying these, selling those, and then after taxes, you know, it's an instant loss. It's stupid. So for release, I'm gonna wait 2 weeks until I check which cards are worth how much, and then I'll give out the store credit. That's the deal. If the patron can get everything, I don't mind. I'll pay the I'll sell the boxes for a normal price, and you can have all the cards inside. That's the deal, because we just cannot know which cards are how expensive. And then after 2 weeks, after the dust settles, of course, I mean, you can check it out in every expected value video. The price goes further down, but at a slow rate, so that makes sense for me to keep them here and sell them. So just keep that in mind. It's gonna be a normal price. I'm paying local game store prices. So yeah, I'm still offering them for less because, well, why? So that we can open this stuff on camera, so that we can make this channel grow, so that we can all see these hits, not just you yourself in your living room. And then here's a legendary rainbow foil in box number 2, Quiver of Abyssal Depths. This is going to be one of the cheapest you've ever seen. Hold on. I guess, I believe, I fear. The Quiver of Abyssal Depths. There's different quivers in here. This one, that's Cold Foil, and then this one, Rustling Leaves, and then this is one for 8. You can buy this for 8. Totally, it's sold for, I mean, that's the problem here. We don't know which language this was, so we have absolutely no clue. I would suggest this was not a German one, and this was not an English one, but I don't know. Somewhere in between. You can get lots of under 10, so this card is... Is it utter trash? Is it too much to say? No, it's fine. There's legendaries which cost less. And never mind, I won't buy your gold packs, so... Ah, yeah. I mean, we can negotiate, right? If it's too expensive for you, I can try to sell those. Anyways, I'm not gonna open them for myself because... Yeah, it would be perfect to get one of those treasures, those lost treasures, but yeah. Chances are solo infiltrate, so that's a non-foil. It was close. 2 rainbow foil infiltrates. Well, let's see. Oh, that was the whole box. Important thing is to remember that there's a pizza in the oven. Yeah. I mean, these were like the best times. Local area networks. I've met the greatest guys. I've been there with my brother. We've been going to 10, 20 people lands at homes. We've been at the real big ones for hundreds and thousands of people attending. Yeah. Counter-Strike tournaments, Warcraft 3, everything in between. Like sharing porn when we were just under 18, obviously. Yeah, it was great. Good times. That is very understandable. Can't take crazy minuses. Those 31 expansion slots are juicy, but need some spoilers to see what's in the set. Yeah, also you don't have to pre-order. You can always say, hey, I want some stuff. What's the price? Should be around 80 or 75-ish. I have no clue yet. I'm also going to have to wait for the local game stores to make the price. The one problem I have is I'm going to have to pay up front, so that's a problem. And if I accept cash and store credit, then I'm going to have to find another way to get the money to pay the stores. But it's the same thing every time, so I'm just going to have to save money up front, and then we can do this. I think I ordered... Same thing as last times. I don't know, 40 cases, whereas Cuba already has 13, so it should be 27 for me. But yeah, there will be enough for openings. There will be enough. I mean, I want to get all these legendaries in and most of the marvels. I want to have, I have my own collection. Ha! Cuba! Why not take another Codex of Frailty, huh? In foil. You can get some infiltrates in foil for that. Great. Alright. Why, that's odd. That's 2 cases and 2 Codex of Frailty in foil. Good stuff. So, yeah, well, where was I? I don't know. I forgot. This right here is pack number 36. Okay, another Codex of Frailty. Paying for the whole box. And more. Nice. Yeah, I would say that. That's nice. Cuba. Cuba getting lucky. I hope this was a good case. Okay. Okay. If I could recall how many times I forgot pizza in the oven. Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember these crossover... Hey, Quiver of Rustling Leaves in foil. I remember these crossover LAN parties. When by crossover, I mean the boys were playing computer games and some of the girls. And then there were a bunch of other girls from school which are just hanging out and having a normal party and just every once in a while checking us out, and then doing their own thing back, I don't know, on another floor. And then we had some sleepovers and stuff like this. It was always great. This one time when Steam would force you to be online, we would always go on LAN parties for Counter-Strike and then just somebody would open, dedicated host, right? Everybody joins, we play, and then you had to be online. Okay, now let's go. Something good. Very frail opening today. So you would go to that LAN party, boot up your PC, start Steam because you wanted to play Counter-Strike, and then it says, oh, well, you're offline, you're gonna have to log in again. And there was no internet on these LANs. So you have to go back home just to log into Steam, and then to hope that when you're back at the LAN party with your whole computer, it wasn't easy. And these big screens, what the fuck? You would have to hope that you stayed online, and sometimes it happened that you were already locked out 2 or 3 times. Hard times, I'm telling you guys. Hard times. I've had to use paper maps when I went somewhere with a car. There were no cell phones with maps. I'm such an old fart. So, here we go. One more pack for box number 2. The Codex of Frailty in foil and the Vambrace of Determination in cold foil. Those pretty much saved the boxes. But yeah, Kuba wants more and Kuba hopefully gets more. Let's see. Let's see what we can do, right? Here, box 3 for you, or box 7 of the day, evening. Does anybody know Blobby Volley? So what did we play? Warcraft 2 and then Warcraft 3. Age of Empires. Was it Battlefield on LAN? No. Call of Duty? No. No. It was always Counter-Strike and Warcraft. Which was enough, so all good, all fine. And then, you know, things like Serious Sam, Doom, Quake. Oh yeah, Quake and Unreal Tournament. Oh my god. Oh, Redback Shroud and a common cold foil. Redback Shroud in rainbow foil. That's here, and then this is this. Oh, this has print lines, endless print lines. Check this out. From left to right. All over this card. Wow. This is not mint and not near mint. I mean, at least in my eyes. I would sell this as excellent. I'm gonna put this here. Huh. Yeah, Blobby Volley. Popped up every time the IT teacher did not look. Yeah. There were even tournaments on LAN parties with this. Crazy. That and Duke Nukem. Oh my god, yes. And Duke Nukem. It was so good. It was all so good. These times, sometimes... Ah, yeah, Codex of Frailty non-foil. What is going on? Sometimes when I have these nostalgic adventures and I'm just surfing and researching and I'm going back to, well, these magazines, PlayStation and Nintendo, so Endzone and stuff like this. Oh my god, it was so great. So great. Okay, and then came Magic. I know that I bought most of my Magic when there was Ice Age, which wasn't the greatest set after all. I mean, now it's slowly appreciating in value, but I've had so much Arabian Nights. So much. Not a single card left. I don't know. I was stupid. We all made these mistakes, right? But I was too old for Pokemon, for instance. Like, I was in the US, 99 and then 2000. And Pokemon basically came out in 99 in Germany. So when I came back in 2000. I was 18, and then all this Pokemon hype was there, and I was too old. For watching this or collecting those, or I don't know. Sadly, I kind of missed all this. But yeah, I have enough topics to remember the good times. Just one Marvel? Am I asking for so much? All your Arabian Nights cards are with Rudy now. Well, maybe. I bought a couple of cards which I've had when I was young. I bought them now on Card Market. Codex of Reality in foil. Codex of Reality in non-foil. Vambrace of Determination cold foil. 2 more Rainbow Foil legendaries. What's the Redback Shroud? Redback, red in here. That's sad. 1150 for a good copy. Well. Okay. All-time games was fun. No early access stuff. You check the back of the box and the game looked fun, you got it. Yeah, that was way before that. There was Atari and Amiga, and Schneider CPC. Yeah. And then Nintendo. And then there was all these, the PlayStation demos. You could always get the demo and then decide. That was great. But yeah, with NES or SNES or Mega Drive. Hey, it looks cool, I'm gonna get it. That's right. And then you started it up and it was utter trash and you regretted it. But yeah, hey. You could always go to friends and, switch games, trade games for a week or two. Also, so much more getting together with friends. Yes, correct. That's correct. I mean, yeah, if you wanted to play against someone else on the Game Boy, then you had to have a link cable, right? Now you just take your Switch and drive Mario Kart online. If you pay for it extra, you can't just go online and drive against others. That's the world we live in. Also, Spotify just raised their prices 20% again. I'm telling you, my inflation is not the inflation that everybody tells me it is. But yeah, here we go. Still opening boxes for 50. There should be something good inside. Wonder with Purpose in foil. That's not an infiltrate. So last box for this box. Last pack for this box. I think the ink on these packs is already making me dizzy again. Let me throw this away. There's too much stuff. Also those off again. I'll put those rares away and then we go open box number 4 for Cuba. And the lack of DLC, microtransactions, etc. Yes, Cuba, yes. If there was another part, you would just get a whole new game. But yeah, add-ons, DLCs, 12 of them, and pay for each, and then microtransactions endlessly, skins. No. It was better. It was better. There's advantages and disadvantages for everything, but yeah. Free to play, just made all this concealed blade in foil. Not an infiltrate. I found my old Sega Mega Drive from my parents' shed. It was there for 10 plus years for sure. Still works. Of course it still works. Of course it does. What games do you have? Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, these sounds, it's so much about these sounds in these games. It was, you know, when you're a kid and you hear this. Hold on. This window just moved to the right. So that's correct. Sega. Yeah, good stuff. Loved it. Totally loved it. Step wound, non-foil. Cold foil common. You pay for a product and that was it. Yes. And then yeah, collector's editions. I know, I get it. So yeah, but that was basically really for collectors. So, and then for people who want to play the game 2 days in advance. I remember copying discs on the Amiga 500. You had to first insert the disk with the copy program to load that into memory, then the one you want to copy, and last the empty disk. All that for 1.4 megabytes. Yes, I did the same. Yes. Also copying or burning PlayStation games. Oh my god. The chip, and then just give it a go. Burn everything. What the hell? I was playing so much. Yep. The floppy disks. The big ones and then the small ones. And like the Amiga 500, you're already talking about these smaller, mostly blue ones, which were pretty stable, right? You remember these bigger ones? The fluffy ones? The floppy? Or was the Amiga 500 the older one? And then you've had to have 6 disks or floppies to load. And then please enter floppy number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And also for CDs. Also for PlayStation. And then PC. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then, wow. We do have DVDs. And then Blu-ray. Oh my god. I've had mini discs. I've had it all. Of course. I wonder when I'm gonna get my first robot in the house. For whatever reason. I mean, I don't have a watch. I don't have a smartwatch. I'm not doing all these trends because I don't have to. But humanoid robots, even though it's creepy, I don't know. All right, Roby, sort my 5,000 cards. Go ahead. Okay. Perfectly sorted. Could be true. I don't know. Alright, 12 more packs, Kuba. I think there was Sonic, Aladdin, X-Men, Batman, and some more. This is so great. Melting Point. Oleg and Kuba. Did you come to a conclusion about the second best swap or first best swap or whatever you talked about, or are we just opening 2 boxes for Oleg, 2 boxes for Kuba, and that's it? Monkey Island 2 was on 11 discs. Yes. Monkey Island 2. The last time I've had that smile was when I've, you know, picked up my new car 15 days ago. And now thinking about all these old games, you know, I could even cry because how good the times were back then. Give and take, non-foil. But hey, I'm not gonna cry. Let's go. Maybe I'm gonna cry about Kuba's opening. 2 boxes for Oleg, then Kuba decides if he wants the other 2. Yeah, okay, got it. But second best, yes or no? I mean, do you swap? Yes or no? If you can still say, I could swap with Oleg. If the 2 boxes are for me, I'm up for a swap. I don't really care. I'm also just looking for the marbles. There will probably not be second best marble in there. Okay, well then we're just gonna leave everything normal. Open 2 for Oleg. Wait for Kuba to decide if it's his boxes or my boxes, and then just open those. We don't switch anything. We're gonna do everything the normal way. Alright. We got 4 packs left. I really don't care. I'm also just looking for the Marvels. There will probably not be second best. Oh, I just read that. Wow. Okay. Nothing. 3 more chances for Kuba to hit the jackpots. To hit one of those top 8 cards, because, well, he also has gotten the 9th best, sorted by this card market overview. We don't know the English prices for all those cards, unless we look inside. But you know what I mean. Let's go, Marvel. Alright, Kuba, is it possible? There's a Codex of Inertia non-foil. This was nothing. Last pack. Not the worst opening, to be honest. But also not the best, to be honest. Let's see, let's check this out. Oh, I wanted to put this away. Now, I'm gonna put these on the table again. Okay, so I can take a photo and send you that photo. Kuba usually, I mean, this time I know what he wants. Usually all these Majestics stay with me. But he, you know, he just marks the ones he wants on the photo itself. So that makes it pretty easy. So can you see those? I'll put them down here. 19 point, concealed, and so on and so forth. That has been that, this, and this. And this is a cold foil, as you know. So we have 2 steps. If I send the photo, patron tells me what he wants, and then I can also take the other cards out and calculate them to know what the store credit is. Right. Hold on. That's that. Ah. And then we have Booyaka. What's that supposed to mean, Booyaka? Did I ask before? Okay. So, the last Outsiders opening in a long time, I guess. Ready for something good. Kuba says in the second half. So do I have to randomize again? Or how do you view this? Yeah, nothing there for me. Oh. You get those back by selling and buying some Frailty Marvels again. Yeah, that's like 60 euro. Come on, man. One, 2, 3, 4. I totally randomized this one. Kuba, you can choose if you want. Well, he doesn't want to because... Oh! I mean, why not? Hey, Topple is back. That would have been good if it was 5 months ago. Thank you, Codex reprint, but like, we're doing good if you keep getting them. Nah, all good. I'll leave it to Seb. I'll open this. I don't want to decide. 4-sided dice. Why do I always take another one? So, what? D4 dice. Roll your 4-sided dice. Alright, so we're opening for Oleg. We take number 1 and number, if I get a 1 again, I'm instantly rerunning, of course. 3, so 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. See, that's a 3. We got 2 and 4 here. That's for Cuba. Here we go. Oleg, how could I forget you again? I've had that with high seas as well, right? I am only human. I'm sorry. Here we go. 2 boxes, and Oleg wants something good. After all, Outsiders is very good, and as you all know, even after this small wave from this seller, this product is very rare and expensive, and the single cards should follow, as usual. And if we can hit something good, well then, makes it super special, right? Let's go. That's that, and that's those. Okay, good. Top left and lower right then, or randomized, also fine. Yeah, I mean, what's the difference? It doesn't make any difference. Are you planning on opening Super Slam per chance? Yes, sure, I'm gonna open Super Slam. We're gonna open about, I think about 40 cases on this channel. When it comes out next month. Probably gonna do a marathon again. This card is upside down in here. What? Well. How? I feel like the canary in the coal mine that Cuba sends into this box and check if it's safe. Okay, Spike Pit Trap. Good. Good. How did Cuba case end? Stepped out. Hold on. I can show this really quick. We did have another codex. We have a Codex of Frailty non-foil. Knives Out, Dishonor, Step Wound, Give and Take, Inertia Down and Dirty, Amplify Infiltrate, Quiver, Spread, Knives Out, Concealed Blade and Foil, Quiver foil, Codex of Foil, Melting Point foil, the Cold Foil Vambrace, but that was at the beginning, and those 2 legendaries. Well, a little bit of something, a little bit of everything. 40 cases. How do you handle shipping or trying to handle pre-orders per chance? I've been more tempted on trying to order a Reviled X-Guardian bundle for all the Majestics. How do I handle pre-orders? I do not sell, I mean, I do sell the Singer cards, and I do not sell them before, I do not pre-sell them. If there's release weekend, I'm opening all this stuff, and then I'm checking what's in there, and then I'm just selling that. There's no pre-orders. Of course, I do offer all the commons and the rares, and also the common foils, like playsets of those on card markets. But yeah, I'll get them guaranteed, and that's the thing. And these are just pennies, right? That's just for, you know, people who want everything. But the big stuff from Majestics on, hey, Codex of Blood Red in foil. So Oleg, that's another Codex. That's not first page, of course. Is it something, anything? That's the regular version. Hold on. What happened? This makes no sense. Sorry. There's the regular version. And there it is. 18. Alright. Well, just a third of the box, but yeah, let's go. Let's go for something better. I mean, yeah. 40 cases, yes. Pulled the inertia marble myself, so any of the other two would be a dream. One of them more dreamy than the other, of course. Burdens, not foil. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting Super Slam, of course, because, okay, why I ask? Because hunting down the cards can be a huge pain at times. I'm very interested in building Lyeth specifically. I don't know, I mean, if you're looking for cards in Super Slam and you say you want some of those, give and take in foil, I can always, you know, reserve those, of course. The thing is, I don't know prices. What I do almost every release is get common and rare foils for people who say they want a playset of all those, for instance. But also that, it's not much, right? It's just pennies per card and cents per card. If you say you want like specific Majestics and then playsets of those, and then I have no clue of how much to get for those. I can pre-sell Singer cards, yes. Infiltrate, not foil. And then also it depends, I mean, I'm gonna have to get them, right? I can get a playset of every Majestic non-foil if I open 40 plus cases. Even if I open 25 for myself, then that's still, there's enough, of course. I can almost guarantee that. But if you want Majestic foils, give and take English near mint at $4.99. That's yours. Oh, Oleg. Oh my god. You should have bought this and then told me that it's 5 and above. Yep. Good. Good stuff. Good. But your first box is almost at the end, and we still want some good stuff. Down and dirty non-foil. 2 packs, box 1. Last pack for this box. I mean, Kuba is sitting there like, oh yeah, no legendaries, no marvels. Keep going. But Oleg only has 2 boxes, so he needs to hit, right? If there's a marvel in 15 cases, that's 60 boxes, so your chances should be, on average, should be 1/30 or 3.3%. So it's not the greatest for a marvel, to be honest. But maybe there's something other in here. On page 1. Something nice. I don't know. But hey, yeah. You're gonna have to open those in order to find the Majestics, the marvels. There's no other way. No call for in that box. Yeah. Man, Overcrowded is going to be the hit card and makes me look at Down and Dirty, and man, I wish it was better. Okay. Spreading Plague. These generics, they always come and go in terms of, you know, decks, meta. see play. Then get a little more expensive. And then nobody plays them again. It's an up and down. Ebbs and flows every time. Collapsing trap in foil. This could be more than 5. And what's also exciting to see at the beginning when we open new stuff, when Super Slam comes out, it's like we're always speculating which cards are good and which cards are not good. And then most of the times it's actually, of course, I mean, if they're strong for play, then people buy them and they go up in price. Most of the times that works, but sometimes nobody buys these cards where we thought they were good. Amnesia. I even stopped looking at these, you know, these videos on YouTube where people rank the cards and do several tier lists and say which card is going to be what. That's not that accurate, so yeah, it doesn't make too much sense. I'm just going by card markets, and if I sell cards for too low, well then, be it. At least I'm gonna see how the price develops, and if it goes up, then that's good. Then I sold for not enough, but I hope I have more, which I can sell for more. But if the price goes down, like most of the cards do, well then, that race to the bottom, that's not nice. You go back several times a day and then just adjust prices down just to get some of the money back. And yeah. Maybe I shouldn't open that much at the beginning and just go for older sets. Just like today. I mean, I got a sneak attack in foil now. Probably, maybe. The only time I can see Down and Dirty being played is if Prism was uber busted. Huh. Prism, man. Kuba, will you get one of these Prism statues? So chances are good, looking good. Chances are looking good. Chances are good for me to go to Hamburg in October 3rd. Well, that's just 6 more weeks to go, right? Or 7. And then everybody's gonna be there. I don't know about Oleg yet, but yeah. That's gonna be fun, seeing all you guys. I'm going up there. It's a long way, but I'm gonna do it, I think. Nobody can predict what the fuck people will buy cards at. Sometimes you can have a good guess, but then you get cards like Pain in the Backside, and I wouldn't have expected that being sold $20 locally. $20 locally, I think that's cheap. I sell these for 30 something euros, so that's, I sold them for almost 40 euros, dollars, for almost 40 US dollars online. Keep that in mind. Yeah, some of those, there's just not enough. Okay, 4 packs, Oleg. Yeah, we have to grab dinner together as a group. Yes, it's a very good idea. I mean, if Fridays are not too busy, we can totally do that. Okie dokie. We got 2 more packs, Oleg. Today Oleg just wants to be nice and polite and increase... Oh, Premeditate. All right, that's 17 again. Good, good, good. Increase the chances for Kuba to hit something good. Ow. All right, last pack. Can you get something good? Can you get a cold foil? I mean, this is strange. Nothing. Now I'm getting through these again. No cold foil. Honestly, that's strange. I mean, usually there's just these common cold foils anyways, but yeah. Okay, that was not good. I'll grab those 2 boxes, please, and thank you. You know, it's just weird since I bought like 8 of them for like $8. I was running so many ninja and assassins at the time, so I needed multiple places for the deck. Good. Sometimes you win. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Okay, well that's it. I'm gonna make a photo for Oleg. This is sad, kind of. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Why is there something on my screen? Doesn't matter, right? This goes into Oleg's pile. I'll do a new one here. I still got your old one back there in the outbox. Man, I wish I could do Whatnot. For Whatnot, I would really upgrade my setting here, my setup. But yeah, I'm not doing Pokemon, so. Right. So since we didn't even have a cold foil or Majestic, Marvel, Fabled, nothing. I'm gonna charge 1,000 for these boxes. Is that okay? Okay, let's go. That's a service I provide. All yours now, Kuba. So last 2 boxes of the stream. Yes, these are the last 2 boxes of the stream. These go to Kuba. I hope I didn't forget anybody. If yes, I would buy more Outsiders just to make it up, but yeah. But yeah. Seb does this bring back memories. Me waiting for what's in the boxes, and now I get 10 to 20 cases a set from you. This is what my average Outsiders opening is. Oh, wow. So, Codex of Bloodrod. So, bets on a cold foil Black Hive in the next box. Let's go, Kuba. Let's go. So I think Booyaka's opening has been good. Kuba's opening has been okay so far. Oleg's opening has not been good. So this would make room for something really good. Not in here. Marvel Frailty, here we come. Well, I did X-ray these boxes and I made it especially exciting for you all, and I put the one into the last pack of the last box. Right? Shakedown. Here's a cold foil. That's a common. Well, doesn't make any difference. No, these cold foils are just... And sadly, there's not even a good cold foils. Some of those sets you have cold foils for over 10. I mean, common and rare. But here? No, not so much. Okie dokie. Nothing. What a Saturday night. I should go out and drink and waste some money. Instead, I'm watching Patreons wasting money, right? Or not? Let's see. Let's see. I mean, the Outsiders expected value is good enough. On average, we should hit something good again. Well, well. Majestic non-foil, Wander with Purpose. It's probably not one of the expensive ones. How much does a case break for Super Slam cost? I don't know yet. It's probably gonna be something. Usually it's, I mean, it's the same price as usual. So it's probably gonna, do I remember this correctly? 320, 300-ish? Something between 300 and 320. And then you're gonna keep every card. So that's that. Or everything majestic and up, something like this. And the cold foils. And the super rares, of course. I mean, didn't I make a rule already? So I said everything super rare and above. So just keeping the commons and the rares. And then it's something between 300 and 320. Maybe I'm gonna make it 310 now this time. Ah. Is it dollars or euro? Oh, that's euro. I'm sorry. Sure, that's euro. I'm always calculating in euro. Concealed blade. You know, I kind of stopped opening for people from the US because, I mean, after the last time, I've hit this. What did I hit? A 400 euro. Fuck. What was it? A expensive card, and I shipped it to the US, and it took a while, and the tracking was making me very nervous, and it actually got to that place. But it's you know, calculating everything in customs and stuff, it's probably not worth sending to the US if that's the question. Crown of Providence. Cold foil. Was it 400 at that time? We have a cold foil here. Infiltrate non-foil. Yeah, flick knives, cold foil again. Let's go. Is that good enough, sir? Sir, again, flick knives, cold foil. A little damage on the top. Oh, you can't see that. Yeah, there it's whitening. And the borders, of course. But yeah, the corners. But yeah, overall looks good. No thick print lines or stuff like that. This is great. So flick knives, second best hit. Kuba had that again before. Is at 115 now, but that's Switzerland. I don't count this as, you know, I count this 125 as the card market low. Yeah, good. So good stuff. So yeah, well, there you go. Were you happy? I hope so. And Oleg is like, why the fucking dice roll? Uprising cold foil, yeah, sure. Nice. That's a good balance with the other case. Yeah. Hey, is Oscar playing at all? Again, maybe? Is he coming to Hamburg? Probably not, right? I mean, he could play and he could sell cards. Is this box one? Yes! Call for Flick is good. Good. There's another damaged comment, but I'm gonna throw them anyways. Away. Amnesia. So when I saw the cold foil border, I was like, oh well. Here we go. Another common. So that's the last pack of box one. Or we have one last box coming up. Let me put it this way. Nice. Flicks will go pricey when Slippery Armory deck comes out, and it won't be reprinted in Super Slam. Yeah. I mean, there has been a reprint now. The Codex of Frailty. So they could totally go ahead and reprint other Outsiders cards, which went up in price a bit. I mean, going up in price means players want them, which means reprint is okay-ish, right? It would even make sense. But I don't know. We would see. It's all good. We just collectively helped Kuba back on his feet after he we bet him to the ground in that high C stakes battle. Yeah. Well, he should have done a second best swap. I didn't say that, Kuba. I'm sorry. Topple says, I hope the arms we got spoiled on is a new arms for Huntsman that's designed to spend silver to do +1 on contract cards spending silver. Alright, there. That's a specific guess. We will see. We will find out. Slippery is very popular already and runs with flicks. Armory deck comes in December. Well, Slippy's at 300. That's strong. We can get a more expensive Marvel right here, right now. Because the Codex of Rarity is actually almost 400. Flick Knives in Rainbow Foil, Kuba. Why not in the same... No, that's the next box. That's pretty strong. Yep, that's pretty strong. Alright. Alright. I wouldn't say no if I was you. Here we go. Flickety, 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 flickety. Where is it at? What? Why is there such a big discrepancy in those two prices? No, it's not. I just skipped it. Oh, here, place 4. 85. All right. That's a good opening, like I said. Now just the Marvel and I can be truly happy. Oh, come on. You're happy already with these two legendaries. Admit it already. All right. I appreciate everyone's kindness today. It'll probably be the reviled arm piece for some Tiger Stripe Shuku effect, hopefully. Oh, that would be interesting. Huh. Oh my god. Boyaka's like, why didn't I get this case? What is going on? Okay, that's great. So, Kuba, you still didn't have to do the €2 donation. I'm still waiting for Marvel. Common foil. There we go. Amazing hits. Yes. I will not say no either, Seb. Kuba stealing the world's flick knives. The world's flick knives. I am Seb. I am. But I do want a Marvel Blood Rod. Lol. Okay. Is there, how are the chances? Yeah, we didn't have a code for a legendary in this box. We've had one in this case. Well, I think it's possible. I still think it is possible to get a Marvel. Isn't it stupid to open that much stuff and not getting a Marvel? What's going on? That would be the cream. Alright, I think we got 10 packs, and then that's call it a day. After all, 3 cases is just... It's almost 2 hours. Gotta eat, gotta move around, gotta stretch. My neck. I'm an old person, I'm sorry. Cyclone Roundhouse. As for the arm piece, anyone who has seen calling Shizuoka, I have no clue. Come on. playmat should have a hint at the next card. Don't forget the 4 cases I opened yesterday with no marvel. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there has to be a marvel somewhere. This is strange. So let me put this away because this looks better. Wow. Last 2 boxes, 2 flick knives. Who would have thought that? That was not on my bingo card. 5 packs. Yeah. I mean, ain't that like the best option, Kuba? To just look what the 2 boxes before are, and then if it's really trash, then just go ahead and take it. And if, you know, Oleg would have gotten these, just pass and let me get the rest. I think that's also a nice thing. A nice option to have. Okay, 2 more. So, you do not want to deal with shipping to the US? I totally can ship to the US. I will also do that. I will always do that. But it's just expensive, you know. That's the only problem. I can send a letter, which is probably going to be fine. I can send a parcel, which is... It's just depending on the value. The thing is, I can send everything to the US. It's just a matter of insurance. It's all good. I can send everything you want. I can understand that one. It can be real pain to that, so I understand that one. Customs regardless is an annoying time. There's 2 options, right? Let's be honest. You declare the full value. It gets lost. You hopefully get insurance. Happens, but yeah. If you don't get the insurance, it's pain in the ass. On the other side, you can declare a super low value because you sent low value, right? Right? And then if it gets lost, the insurance pays almost nothing, but the customs fees would not be as high. And it's a balance of these 2 things, and it always changes, and you never know. Yeah. If the buyer says just send some cards and declare 20 bucks, if it gets lost, it's my fault. All right. But then if that actually happens, it didn't happen to me before. But if it does, I mean, at least not to the US, of course. Okay, so I can put these away. And those. And then probably gonna keep these. And those. And this. And Kuba's probably gonna take this 1 card here and then the rest now. So, and this. Good stuff. I'm gonna make a photo anyways, so just so that I have it. Right. Thanks. Thanks, you guys. I'm gonna keep this one, right? Seb, we will chat on Discord. Yes, we will. All right. Remember, kids, always gamble. It's my reward for opening so much junk. I still don't know if a box content influences the others ones in the case. I don't know as well. We should open pallets and then do stats about that, but I don't have money for that. Congrats, Kuba. Amazing strong finish. But yes, ideally I just trade in everything but the flick knives. Thanks for the fun, Seb. Thanks for the opening. See you next time. Thanks for being here, guys. This makes it so good. If you remember the old times when I just opened cases in front of the camera, pre-recorded, and then just uploaded and try to talk. Now with the chat, it's so nice. It's so easy. It's like we're right live, talking to each other. It's good times. It's good times. I mean, obviously, as you know, I'm not going out. Now I'm gonna sit here and try to kill some time. Maybe see what Nina's doing, but this right here keeps me entertained as well, not just you guys. So, that's that. Thanks. Bye. Yes, Kuba. I have a good idea for you. Alright. Let me hear this one. Good finish for outsiders, I suppose. I might be interested in more at the side of a parcel. I'll give plenty of my local commons and rares, but hunting down the majestics accordingly can be a real pain. Yeah. Also, you can find chances to, you know, there's you can find cheaper stuff in Europe than what the prices are in the US. So this arbitrage is always possible in trading card games. If you have a tablet, I don't have one anymore. You should have it like a prompter where your eyes fall while you open packs. And have chat open on it, so you see it live and in big font, etc. I think this, what I see here, is not, I think it's live. And we see if stuff has been sent. I can always open this on my cell phone. Let me open this. Hold on. And then if you're right, I'm gonna see if it's if it shows up here or on my screen. View channel, live outsiders. I do not want to become a channel member of my own channel. Thank you. Please, no tone. There you go. And I'm gonna see it's the same. There seems always to be a little delay, but also if you have to look always to see it, etc. So what you see here, oh no, you don't see it. Well, it's this. There's no delay. Tariffs for a mass pre-order will only end up with a 100 euro cost. Okay, test. I'm sending no. All right, test. That's here. Another one. Another one. Oh, it was here. Oh, it's the stream apps delay. Yes. That was 20 seconds. I'm here live on YouTube, mobile data, in the chat, and it pops up in my streaming program before it pops up here. It's been like 30 seconds. So that out of the way, I think I cannot make it faster. It's just sometimes I'm just not looking at the chat, and that's what's annoying. If it's 20 or 30 seconds delay in general, we cannot speed this up. I think there is no way. All right, so that's that. The app definitely has a stream app delay on the phone. Yes, but too. So what I could imagine is just, you know, having this app open, but the thing is it doesn't show the English. Or could I just, hold on. There's probably nothing new, but if I go ahead and take one of the expensive cards, for instance, a Flick Knives, and then I'll just have, you know, have the Selva mounted here on a different, I wanted to up this, right? I wanted to go higher so we see more of this table. But, you know, I just left it like this. So for stability reasons, because this falls over. If I have this here and it doesn't take up too much space, then I could have this here always. And then just put the card under live, so we wouldn't have to check it on card mark in the separate window. Well, and then it also says, no, that's the problem. I can't say English only, I think. This is called foil. What? Yeah, that's not working. Open this. 70. This makes no sense. This isn't even accurate if I consider all these different languages. Well, it doesn't make sense. Maybe it's going to be better in the future. Maybe I can combine this with voice action, AI, and all that stuff. For now, it was a good idea to have a faster chat, but it's not. I think there's no way to speed this up. Yes, but to what we see. Hack your streaming software for a delay setting. Yeah, I'm gonna check this. Might be able to scan your playmat. Hold on. Please ship. Yeah, we'll do. No, it doesn't. Sorry. I'm gonna have to have more detailed information on the bottom. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna do this video, what's worth to be opened, tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. And I'm just saying, I already do have high C's here. So this could mean it's the most lucrative one, right? Thanks, guys. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. I mean, there's still some hours left. See you tomorrow then. Bye.